What's up guys, Brennan here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a piano tutorial for the song Newhome by Austin Farwell. Before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It helps me out as a small creator here on YouTube, and it also helps you guys out because then you don't miss out on any of my future piano tutorials, covers, original songs, and educational videos. And with that, let's get right into it. Okay, so here's the arrangement that we're going to be learning in today's video. I'm going to go ahead and play the full thing start to finish. So we're going to start with the right hand entire part for the whole song and then the left hand and then put both together. You're going to start with your pinky here on F and you're going to go like this. So that's F, E, A. Then you go E, F. So try that. Then you go to E and B flat. Then you go. So you're doing that twice. Then you go between E and F. So all together, that's F, E, A, E, F, E, B flat, E, F, E, B flat, and then you go. So without me talking. Repeat. Then the next part's slightly different. So then it's, which is the same. Then you go, instead of between F and E, you now go up F and G. So it's, and then you go F, B flat. Repeat. And then you jump up here to A and B flat and you go. So just to go over that whole second section, that's F, E, A, F, G, F, B flat, F, G, F, B flat. Then you go. So I'm going to play the whole thing all together. So then the next right hand part is so that's middle finger and A, and you go do that 3 times. And on the last one, you jump up to C. So it's A, C, A, G. And then that repeats A, C, A, G. Then you cross over to so that's F, E, E, C. So just to go over that again, it's A, C, A, G. Repeat. A, C, A, G. F, E, E, C. Okay, now you do the same exact thing except lower on the piano. So then you move immediately down here and you do the same exact keys. A, C, A, G. Repeat. A, C, A, G. F, E, E, C. Okay, then this next part's a little different. You're playing A down here with your thumb and A up here with your pinky. Twice. Then you go back up here and you do a little roll between G, A, and C. So try that. And then you go A, G. Then the roll and that whole thing repeats. Roll again. And then you go down to A and C and you go. So just to go over that whole section. Repeat that part. Then we return back to an earlier part that we just learned, which is the very beginning. So it's recognize it? It's the exact same. Then the next part's the same as well. And then lastly, it ends. And in the right hand, we're going to learn the entire left hand next. But in the right hand, you just go between A, C, E, A. From the bottom to the top. So let's go over this entire right hand. Then we're going to go over the entire left hand and put both together. So from the top, I'm just going to play through the whole thing. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and learn the left hand. So you're going to be doing 4 chords throughout the entire song. What a chord is when you play a group of 2 or more keys at the same time. These are all chords. You're going to be doing a repeating little pattern at the beginning. So it's going to start with your pinky here on F. Then you're going to jump up to pinky on A, middle finger on C, and thumb on F. Play that twice. So this one once, and then you repeat that whole thing. Then the next chord is G, pinky on G, and you jump up here to pinky on B flat, middle finger on D, and thumb on F. And you do the same pattern once, twice, repeat once, twice. So try doing those 2 together. Move to G, repeat. Next one is down to C, pinky on C. Then you move up to pinky on G, middle finger on B flat, and thumb on E. And then the last one you do is pinky back to F. And then instead of doing these, you're going to move your thumb down 1, and it's going to be pinky on A, middle finger on C, and thumb on E. So it's all together. We have the first one, second, third, fourth. Repeat. Second, third, last. So feel free to pause the video and practice that to where you can kind of do it without really thinking about where your hands have to jump to, because you are having to jump quite a bit from the bottom of the piano to the top. So you want to make sure that you practice that before you move on to the next part of the video. So then, the only thing you're changing is the way that you play it. So that was the first part of the song. And then when it gets into this part where it's that part is the same chords, you're just changing the rhythm or the way that you play it, the timing of it. So it's like this. Then it changes back to how you were playing it before. So we're going to get into just practicing both hands together, and that will come a little bit easier on how to switch between the timing of the 2. So let's go ahead and put both hands together here. Starting here, we start at the same time. Okay, so remember, this is the first one you do, and you know you need to go up here. So, ready? Here we go. Then you go. Now this is where we switch. Switch again. Then you go. again on the timing. Starting together at the same time. Jump up. Then when you go to A, you start again. Switch. 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 So now I'm going to do it without me talking. You can just watch how I do it on the timing. On to the next part here. Same. Switch. Switch. So now we'll get into the next part where it changes. So now here's the timing on that. So it's almost like these are falling back and forth between each other. It's like this one, this one, this one, this one. So watch how I do it, same time. So then you go back down. So that timing is a little bit tricky, so just watch me do it nice and slow. So try that with me. Then you switch. Switch. Go over this one more time. So it's kind of like these two are going back and forth on the timing between each other. So just look at it this way, just watch me do it nice and slow. The best way to kind of learn this part is to just memorize how it sounds and just practice it until you can get it. So here it is. Switch. Switch. Now the next part is the same, remember? It's the exact same timing, you're just playing the next part lower on the piano. So here we go into the next part. So because you're playing it lower, your hands kind of overlap, but just think of each hand as it's playing its own part, and they won't overlap too much. You'll just have to be like, whoa, the keys are very close together. So let's just go over that again, just so you can see, watch my hands, how they overlap. The next part, remember we do this together, so it's left hand stays the same on this timing. Then you go, so it's goes into the part that we learned at the beginning. Next part, same timing on the next part. So that's in the left hand, F, C, F. And then you do these 4 that I taught earlier. You're going from all the way to the bottom, each one, all the way to the top. Alright guys, and there you have it. That is the entire song of Newhome by Austin Farwell. Hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Don't forget to create art, and I will see you guys next time.